He's gonna follow her. He's like, yo, who's that bitch? Let me follow her. Oh man,
Oh, this is like
sipping the
really good
smoothie.
video, dude.
Sipping the smoothie. What's
I'll use my phone over there.
what's the which one's this one? Mango?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mango
mango
berry?
berry.
Smoothie mango berry. Look at you. First time you're trying this shit. Look at you, loving it. Look at you. Don't know what to think.
I don't. I don't know what to think.
It's like, is this beer? Is this juice? What's going on?
Yeah, what is this? A smoothie?
Is this Snapple? What's going on?
Is this like some juice I made some juice and I forgot about it. I don't know if it's still good or not, so I'm just gonna drink it anyway.
It's like Peter has a mosquito in his fridge still.
Yeah, he's gonna get fucked up off of that one though.
Yo,
That or food
he's gonna get the
poisoning.
runs. Then he's gonna be stuck without toilet paper and fucked.
Start taking
man.
showers, man.
So yeah, here we are.
There's always that option, man. You know, you always have the shower. Just take a shower if you run out of toilet paper. I mean, your water bill's gonna go up, but
Well,
you'll be clean.
it's real. So here we are. Once again, episode 20. This is a short one. This is a little snippet.
We have a field trip.
This is the actual Monday Night Raw to our pay-per-view. Is that a good comparison? Is that a good one? Come on. Let me know. Did I fuck up? SmackDown? Which one is it? Raw? SmackDown? What should we do?
I'd go with Raw.
Of course you
Raw.
would.
Raw.
Episode 20? Is this 20? 19? 18?
19?
20?
I don't know. That's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
I don't keep track of my shit. This is episode 19.
No,
18.
this is-
Hashtag earn your booze is live right now, guys.
Check it out. It's a good episode, man. It was a really good episode.
I do want to apologize for the audio quality on that episode because what's the right word? My novice ass in when it comes to recording and everything else. I fucked up. My audio was too loud. Hopefully this recording isn't too bad. I just tested it, so we had a lot of great content in recording with Justin last week, so I had to post it no matter what. So here we are. We're about to go to Sourfest in about an hour over at Wandering Tortoise in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And we're pre-gaming with some smoothie from Imprint and a PA. And Sal doesn't know what to think of this beer because it's just so fucking good.
It looks like V8. It tastes like juice. It's a bubble. It's a little bubbly. It's really good, though. I like it.
It tastes like those naked drinks.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
right.
that's what it reminded me of. The naked drinks.
Or
Or Jamba Juice, yeah. So this is freestyling off the top of the head. There's nothing listed. There's nothing in play.
Coronavirus, man.
Oh man.
Pandemic. It's a global
I
pandemic.
guess we could talk
Or
about that,
national
right? Why not?
emergency.
You know.
Yeah, everyone else's.
So no, actually that's a good point. You reminded me. I forgot.
Wash your hands.
I forgot we talked about all the breweries that are now being
that's
super
right, the group
clean.
chat, yeah.
So they're like, yeah, we got to make sure that we care about your guys' health.
Hey guys, we clean our stuff.
Hey guys, look at
I kind
this.
of figured. Yeah, I didn't.
Look
you
at
had to
this.
tell me. Like,
Before we're serving you in dirty glasses. Now we give you the clean ones because we got to be sanitary.
now just the water's dirty.
That AZ water, fam. What's good?
Oh man.
Um,
There's already a little shit in there anyway.
but it was funny to see all the posts. Not funny, but at the same time, it is funny. I'm sorry. Like I'm not saying that the situation we're going through as a nation is funny, but the adjustments that the local businesses are making because of this to show you that they're protecting your health or whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, what is the point of this?
I think they just want to like cover themselves to let you know that they're clean and you can still come have a good time, which is cool because a lot of people are freaked out. I guess.
Drink your beer and
Wash your hands.
Wash
wipe
your hands.
ass. Wipe your ass and wash your hands.
Listen, for all those who don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom, if this is a new thing,
nasty
if this is
fucks.
a new thing for you to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, they're like, hey, the government says I got to do it, so fuck, I got to do it now. No, but you sent me a video. I sent you a video. Excuse me. What was it? Marble?
Mm-hmm.
Marble Brewing.
Oh, their little ad
And it was like a little
campaign.
ad video, whatever it is. These guys are like saying what's up to each other, tapping elbows and shit.
That's the
And
new
then the
thing,
one
man.
the one lady sat at the bar and she's wiping her hands with the hand sanitizer wipe or whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, yo, this is the most ridiculous shit ever. Like
Oh, somebody
nobody
sent me one where it's like you tap the foot now. That's the thing. That's
like hit and play.
yeah. That's the new handshake or fist bump. It's just a little foot tap.
I had a manager once that he only shook hands because he was a germaphobe way before this shit happened, obviously. But he only shook hands via your wrist, and that's called an assassin's handshake.
That's like the old school Knights way handshaking. I
Yeah, yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's how
that's
they
that's
used to
that's
do it.
why. So you check to see if they have a knife in their arm or
Yeah.
whatever it is, hence the hand. But yeah, I'm a fist bump kind of guy. Like I usually try to avoid shaking people's hands. I just fist bump, just what I do. Um, but
If I don't know you, I'm not gonna, shake your hand. No, no. If I'm meeting you,
it's like that scene from Blue Streak.
it's like a stranger comes and tries to shake my hand. I'm not gonna shake their hand.
Have you seen Blue Streak before, right? With Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence,
Mhm.
where the guy like he's rubbing his hemorrhoid cream and he tries to shake his hand.
Oh yeah.
He's like he gives him a big hug. He's like, "Nice to meet you. Gotta go."
Yeah, because random people like that, people I know.
Oh
Either
man,
way, still, yeah, I guess.
there's dirty fucks in the world, man.
Keep your hand sanitizer on deck.
Dude, let's be honest. If you didn't have hand sanitizer in your house to begin with, you got a problem. Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
I think that's very fair.
Like, if you didn't have hand sanitizer before this shit happened,
If you weren't using it before, which is what the toilet paper thing.
what the?
Were you not using toilet paper before? Like, what were you wiping your ass with?
It just blows my mind that people use toilet paper alone. Like, why nobody's going for the baby wipes?
Oh yeah, that's
No,
right.
they're all gone.
No, yeah, actually they are gone. I think. Yeah.
Shit,
My sister said there was like no diapers or no baby wipes either.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, stock up on that formula, man. Yeah, people are just nuts. People are just panic. I think that's the crazy part about it is people are panicking more.
But can you educate me on the connection between this virus and paper towels? Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Sorry, toilet paper.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I couldn't figure that out. I was trying to find the connection.
I'm looking for any answers.
Somebody said get toilet paper, and they're like, you gotta get toilet paper.
Yo, Charmin is raking in right now.
Oh yeah,
Charmin is
everybody,
like
every toilet paper company's making in right now.
Charmin's out there fucking like I don't know what we did or didn't do, but let's do it again.
Right.
They're fucking
We
banking
need more
right now.
paper.
Those fucking bears are making all types of money.
Definitely. But yeah,
So
man.
Sal,
people
how
are
baked are
nuts,
you right now?
Pretty baked right now.
Because you're like
That's always, man.
you get talkative about 10 minutes in, and we're only getting 8 minutes. So I'm giving you another 2 minutes before you start being
It's coming, man. I'm
jabber
trying
jaw.
to. We're gonna get some topics coming in here soon. I'm excited about the Sour Fest. Honestly, I kind of wanted to start there.
What's your
There was the Pie Fest too. The Oso
Oso?
Pie Fest,
yeah?
which they had some pretty dope beer lists. I'm gonna try to go to that after the Sour Fest.
You gonna try? Meaning you're gonna stumble.
That's
out
I
of
want to try
Sourfest?
just that strawberry IPA. It's kind of like caught my curiosity. I was like, okay,
I have yet to try a good strawberry IPA.
exactly. That's why I want to try it. I want to see
Oh
what they're.
man, I don't know. Strawberries are
I'm
hard.
going in there with low expectations. I'm not expecting it to blow my mind. Yeah, it's strawberry pie IPA.
Strawberry is
Key
hard
lime
to pull
sour.
off.
The key lime sour sounds really good.
Oh, that one's good. That one, I can see that being good.
Yeah.
So when Ren was doing the frescas, they had a key lime fresca.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
that's
really
right.
good.
I remember that one. French silk barrel aged.
Oh man. So, what's your go-to sour, Sal?
Lemon meringue light lager. Banana cream.
just made that up, bro.
Hefeweizen. This is their list. This is their pie list, man.
What's your go-to sour?
Mm, I don't think I have one, honestly, man. I'm not a sour guy, I guess.
Oh man, you're missing out.
I'm
bro.
more on the IPA. I do like. I mean, I guess the one that I fancied the most recently is the Julius. That one's been really good.
You fancy the most?
Yeah. But I don't have a go-to. This smoothie is really good. I like it.
Yeah, man. This is one of those beers that you post this on the internet. People go.
I was about to
fucking-
say, is this the one that was going for like 147 or 150?
No, that's the 450 Norths.
Oh man,
They're
people
good.
do that. People really do that. They
Yeah.
resell like that. Shit's
Yeah.
like the sneaker game now. We got to start
Oh,
reselling
StockX.
beer.
we need a beer X, stock X for beer X, some shit like that.
Seriously, Hop X.
Chill. Let's
Patent pending.
yeah, trademark
what
that.
do you- Yeah. We gotta edit that out.
We got no, we're keeping that.
We're keeping that
We got
one.
that shit, bro. Um, no, this is my go-to sour is definitely Fruitlands from Modern Times. And if you've never had Fruitlands from Modern Times, it's the perfect sour. It's like passion fruit guava, and you can find it almost anywhere. It's such a solid IPA. I'm sorry, sour. Excuse me,
Sour.
sour. I gotta stop saying solid IPAs anymore. Now I say solid sours. So I used to saying IPAs.
Or
Um,
hazy.
although I did have a pineapple upside down cake IPA.
Oh shit. I had that too yesterday
No, you didn't. I
at
promise you.
King's.
Not this one. You had
Oh
a different one.
man, I had another one, but it was fucking amazing. It
Yeah.
tasted just like pineapple upside down cake.
So the one that I had was from Stickman Brews out of Pennsylvania, Royersford, I think it's called, like southeast Pennsylvania.
I did
Uh,
see you post that. I forgot which one
I'm a huge
forgot
fan
what
of
it was.
Stickman. Stickman's fucking amazing, and I only get their beers via trades, but their beer is fucking awesome.
Mm.
But yeah, Fruitlands is fucking awesome, man. And then they have the Fruitlands Rosé, so they have different variations of the Fruitlands. Um, Modern Times just kills it with a lot of different beers, but their sour game is on point, in my opinion.
I don't think I've had Fruitlands.
Oh, you're
Modern
missing out.
Times is really good though. Like all their
Dude, next time you go to any craft beer store, just go to Fruitlands, grab a can, get the one with the freshest can date, and try it. Guarantee you'll love it.
Mm.
It's fucking awesome.
I might
Um,
pay, I'm gonna get some at the festival, the tortoise.
you're gonna get some Fruitlands?
Well, if they have it there, I might get some. But whatever they have there, I guess to try.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to pick some up. Get into this sour game, you know.
You ain't about that life, man.
I don't think I am. I can only handle like a few, I guess, and then I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It might be my acid reflex kicking in or something.
I brought two smoothies.
Oof.
Then I brought you a Neonic, the raspberry vanilla Neonic. Then I brought you the shortcut from Pueblo Vida.
Let's try. We should try that one next time.
Shortcut?
No, well, actually, I wanted to try the Neoni. That sounds really good. Oh,
Let's-
we'll wait for that one. We'll wait for that one.
No, what do you got over there? What you pulling out, bro?
Well, this is the beer that you had. I just put it in this little bag.
Oh,
Well, it's a
why are you
cooler bag,
stashing
man.
my beer in your bag?
Keep it cold, my man. Well, you know, I'm not gonna mention any. Well, I will. I guess you forgot my Megazord, so that's why I
Yeah,
brought my
I
bag.
picked it up for him and I left it at home. Sorry.
I'm so hyped about it too.
Let's see if we can get
Sure. What do you want to drink? The shortcut or the?
calling Will right now. See what he can get. See if we can get Will on the phone. This is the first time we're doing this, guys.
Having a guest via phone call. There he
Will,
is.
Will, there you go. What's up, man?
Oh, just in California right now doing some family stuff, but just hanging in there.
Are you gonna be able to make it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back, I think, on Sunday.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're about to crack open the Neonic Raspberry Vanilla that came out about 2 weeks ago, last weekend.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, Will. So tell people who you are. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
And
all
yeah,
right. I'm Will Walterson, seller manager at the Shop Beer Company, and I'm the one who spearheads most of our special projects like the Dream Crusher and the Neonic series.
so I gotta ask you. You've been putting together a lot of these Neonics, and they
They've
they're
been amazing.
they're fucking amazing. But some of the combinations, I really gotta ask, how high were you when you made these combinations?
Well, it's funny you say that because a lot of it is very culinary inspiration.
Okay.
Like the raspberry vanilla that you have is it was like inspired like a almost by like a sorbet or and the tasting notes that I've gotten back consistently are like dark red starburst, which I think
Okay.
everybody loves those, so
Oh
it's
man,
kind of
I'm
a
excited
no-brainer that
now.
we keep going back to the well on that one.
Hell yeah. Shit. I'm actually a fan of the yellow one too, even though nobody likes it.
Yeah, it's
Starburst.
weird how people are so picky about their starburst colors.
And not the toilet paper.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell us where you actually started brewing from and what's that background look like?
So I started as a home brewer
Oh, that's really
when I was out of work as a welder. This was in about 2012, and just really fell in love with it and started. Well, my first beer I ever made was a sour beer. I've always been obsessed with sour beer. So fast forward about 3 years of heavy duty sour home brewing. and I got an opportunity to become a packager at the brewery Teru in Anaheim, California.
Hmm.
And it was kind of the opportunity of a lifetime for me because I had no brewing experience, but they loved my ambition, they loved my work ethic, and eventually I got to work into the wood cellar and started doing 100-barrel blends of barrel-aged sours.
Ooh.
So I just got really exposed to it, and I worked there for about 2 years and just picked up a lot of palate training and a
Okay.
lot of things like that. That when a master cicerone runs your brewery, palate training is going to be one of the foremost things, and that's what I really. Most of my beers are very palate driven. I don't have a magic formula that I can just plug in and make good beer. It's usually I have to taste it, going for something, and I find something that I like about it, and I might adjust it or
Okay.
might bring something up, bring something down, add something, take something away. So I brew a lot by feel, or blend a lot by feel.
Hmm.
So I think that's something that not a lot of brewers are very like. I don't know. I guess it would be more of like very emotional. It's almost like making music as opposed to where you're like like most brewers are kind of by the book, very technical, hitting numbers, and
Yeah.
there's a process, and that's the hard thing about some of these neonics is sometimes they change from batch to batch because I feel different of what kind of flavor I want. Like
Yeah.
if I
No.
get feedback on one where, oh, there's too much vanilla or too much of this, then the next one I'm gonna try and dial it in. So that's what's fun about the beers that we're doing at the shop right now. These blends, they might not all be consistent, but we want them to all be consistently good.
Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you actually take some of this feedback, do you actually um, weed out like stuff that is just people complaining or people actually giving actual feedback, like something that comes from a
Yeah, well,
positive intent
I
versus somebody who's just bitching?
I think that all palates are not created equal. So I have a certain close circle of friends that when I mean you're one of them where if you try something and you say something, I'll listen.
Yeah.
And I
Appreciate
mean
it.
it's not everyone, but certain times when people, if they tell me to try, they taste a certain flavor, I'm gonna go and taste that beer unbiasedly and see if I can't get what they're saying, or
Hmm.
maybe, try and adapt because a lot of brewers don't realize that we're here to serve the customer. We're not here to make whatever beer we want. We're doing a show.
Can I slow clap for that? Like, is there
Yeah,
like a slow?
definitely,
Is
man.
there like a
You definitely love
like?
what it sounds like. You love what you do, man. That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna play that
The
over and
beer
over again
definitely runs through
for anybody who talks shit about hey, I brew what I want or whatever it is. I'm just gonna literally play that over and over because there's a lot of breweries um, in the valley in Phoenix specifically. I can't speak for anybody outside the state, but they definitely say, hey, this is what I want to make and this is how I want to make it. And
And
to hear somebody who is at your level say that, it's awesome.
well, I mean, to me that's a home brewer mentality because if I'm a home brewer, yeah, I'm gonna brew whatever I want because I'm gonna drink it. I'm
Hmm.
not brewing this beer for me to drink. I'm brewing this beer so people will appreciate it and understand it. And it might
Hmm.
not be a beer for everyone. It might not be a beer for every day.
Yeah.
Some of these beers like the Dream Crushers, you'd have to be crazy to drink that every day. But when you're
Shit.
around people that can appreciate it, you can
I'll drink
open
that
it
shit every
up
day.
and
So Dream Crusher, for those who don't know, it's a 14.5 stout. Go ahead and discuss that a little more, Will. I'm
okay.
glad you brought it up because it was something that I can tell you right now. Out of all the stouts that I've had in Arizona specifically, that's one of the few that I actually enjoy drinking back to back. Even the different variations of it.
Yeah, I that one is very special to me because I had never made a beer like that until I convinced Dave and Jason to try and pull the trigger. And when they saw the recipe that I wrote, they thought I was crazy because it's so much sugar to get a beer that thick. So the thing about most pastries, and people know this, it's sugar is the backbone to almost every type of pastry. So if you're gonna make a pastry stout, it's got to be sweet. Otherwise, it's just gonna taste like vanilla water. You want that big body.
Facts.
You don't want chocolate water, right?
Yeah. Little finger snaps for
So
that.
we did a double mash on that, and we ended up boiling that for almost 18 hours.
Yeah, I
So
remember Jason talking about that. Like he had to spend the night at the brewery to make sure that
yeah, it was like a camp out stout, So we were hanging out at the brewery and condensing all that wort so it could have that big body that will hold up to our extensive barrel aging that we have planned for that beer. So that beer was kind of a trial to see what we can really accomplish with an imperial stout. Now
Okay.
I don't think that beer is perfectly polished. I think it's really good, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna definitely brew that one again. And right now we have 4 whiskey barrels full of that. They're all 16-year-old George Dickel barrels from Tennessee. So it's a
Oof.
very rich Tennessee whiskey. A lot of traits like bourbon. So
Nice.
uh, I saw the barrels. It's very rare you get to work with barrels that have held a spirit that long. So I was super excited, and we just filled one of those. Well, we just added a pound of vanilla to one of those barrels. So we're trying to do a little, like a vanilla stout. I mean, everyone kind of has one, but
Yeah.
it's always fun. Everyone loves them,
But it's like
and I
pizza.
think
Anybody can make pizza, but who makes it good? Like who
Right.
makes it interesting? Who
yeah,
makes you want to keep coming back for more? That's really what it comes down to.
definitely.
You know what I mean? So, are you one of those guys who's a perfectionist? Like, hey, this is good. Everybody loves it, but you know what? I don't think it's that good. We can make it better. Because the
I don't know
Dream
if I'm a
Crusher,
perfectionist.
when I first had it, that you guys were sipping it at the bar, and I think David was sharing a part a little bit with me. I was super shocked, and I was like, "Shit, this is fucking amazing." And I think I told you the same thing. So for you to say that you don't think it's 100% polished, that it can be better, I'm looking forward to better. Don't be wrong. If you think it'd be better, hey, fuck it, let's do it. But
Yeah,
you
and
know,
well, on that point, I hold myself to a very high standard.
hmm
I don't just go home and drink Coors Light like some brewers. I like to try beers that are popular so I can see what people are trying in the other parts of the country. Like it's totally changed my outlook on beer trying stouts from Florida.
yeah,
I've never had anything like it. Angry Chair to me is they can almost do no wrong when it comes to dark beers.
okay.
And
I've had like one of their beers before.
that's who that stout is modeled after. I talked to a lot of people that are very good friends of mine in the industry, and I kind of took a little pieces from a couple people that make really good stouts in Florida, like John Wakefield's one that I really like his stouts.
Yep.
Angry Chair, Hidden Springs, um, and Horace H. Dales. Obviously, he's kind of he's really pushing the boundaries on ingredients, and I think he's kind of numbing people to some of these high price points because his beers are so expensive, but it's very rare that when you see someone get it, they're not happy with it unless there's, some type of extenuating circumstances.
But he loves that coconut, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is
And
it? Would you say it's like food where the better or higher grade the ingredients? Of course, the beer, the taste of the beer is going to come out.
I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up. I can't really hear you.
So he's asking about the actual grade of the food, or grade of the ingredients, excuse me, versus the taste. So I mean, I
Yeah.
think we can all agree that the higher the ingredients are, the better the taste. Because I mean, I've had beers I've had imitation vanilla or imitation, coconut or whatever it is, and you can immediately taste the difference. But the price point is also
Yeah.
very different.
And you can usually tell by the price point if somebody's spent a lot of money on the beer.
hmm
I mean, coming from the brewery, we were selling 750 milliliter bottles for $40 or $50 a bottle, and no one batted an eye because we had built the market for that beer. That style of beer in Orange County.
Yeah.
And then Bottle Logic's obviously had a lot of success with that style too.
hmm
So it's something that the Valley kind of is lacking is like a heavy duty barrel aged strong ale brewery.
hmm
It seems like a lot of people kind of gear more towards like the hazies, which it's a very popular style. It makes sense.
What you trying to
Or
say,
they
bro?
like more like
I'm basic.
sessional.
Call him
I mean,
basic. He is.
Nah, I got you. I got you. I'm fucking with you.
if 70% of the world drives Toyotas, you better learn how to fix Toyotas if you want to be a good mechanic, right?
Oh, good point. I dig
So
it. Finger snaps. Finger
you
snaps.
gotta be able to make you gotta be able to make every style very well. And I mean, for me, uh, the big beers is something the Valley's missing. The sours was something that was few and far between. So that's really been our big emphasis as we get our barrel program started.
So I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm gonna take a step back real quick because when you mentioned the brewery, I want to make point that Black Tuesday is definitely one of Sal's favorite beers now. We've had the 2015 and 2016 versions on the show when we were
Oh
recording,
man.
and
Yeah.
Sal gets all types of fucked up off of his pour.
No, yeah, those are definitely some heavy hitters, man. Those
But I
are.
also want
Yeah.
to mention that the actual sours in general, like you mentioned, in the valley, we haven't had a lot of sours. And when you came in and you were working at Rent House and then now at the shop, um, it definitely changed the game, in my opinion. So like everybody's stepping their game up when it comes to the sours.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna say that I invented the smoothie sour, but I know I was one of the first people that was doing it in Arizona,
Fuck
and a
yeah,
lot of other people have put themselves out there. Like, you know, Dark Sky's done a couple, BRI has a series, and I think that's good because you
yeah,
know what? People see that it was successful, and success leaves clues, and I think that more people doing beers that are popular is good for the scene. Then
hell
we don't
yeah.
have to import Modern Times and all these other breweries, and we can drink local, which I think is a big thing for Arizona already. But
Yeah.
it's up to the brewers to make beer that pleases the customers at the end of the day, right?
No,
So
Right.
no
What the
disagreement there.
masses
that's
And,
are
what.
and
asking for, yeah.
I can tell you right now, all of your neonics have pleased my girlfriend. She's a huge neonic lover, and now with the the passion fruit sour, the watermelon sour, and the blueberry sour,
Yeah,
she's on board.
that punch series is really fun.
Oh hell yeah! So
Um,
you're killing it with that, man.
Yeah, I don't.
what'd you think of that blueberry punch?
Dude, that blueberry punch is fucking amazing. It tastes a lot like the syrup, but not so thick. So you get all the sweet
Yeah,
flavor out of it without having the thick, with being refreshing. So
yeah,
it
yeah,
was perfect. I loved it. I can drink that back to back no problem, and not get like a whole bunch of like tart flavor caught in my cheeks and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was perfectly balanced with like sweet and tart, no problem. So I dig it, man.
yeah. And that's the hard thing is some people, you know, they want to. Some people like really aggressive sour beers. Some people like really light sour beers. So to find something kind of in the middle where you know someone who wants that intense pucker can still appreciate it, but
Yeah.
someone who's maybe just getting into sour beers can still appreciate it.
So real quick to wrap it up, I don't
Um,
want to eat too much of your time while you're traveling. What can we expect in 2020? What are we looking forward to from you and the shop beer company?
we're gonna put a big time emphasis on barrel aged strong beers and a big time emphasis on our distribution system with church music and our new lager crispy. So I think those are the brands that you. If anyone's out there thinking, oh, what do I go and get from the shop? I would say church music, crispy. That's going to be available almost anywhere in Phoenix and Tempe. And then if you want the really good stuff, keep an eye on our social media every Saturday. Almost every Saturday, I'll say we usually have a release of something special, and we just want to never stop innovating, and we never want to pull back on the gas.
Hell yeah, man.
So
Hell yeah, man. Keep up the good work. You guys definitely haven't made a beer in a while that I haven't liked, so cheers to that.
Crispy's fucking amazing. I love
Yeah.
it. It's clean. It's tasty. It's refreshing. Church music has always been a favorite of mine. I haven't had it in a while, to be quite honest with
I
you, but
love
because
church
I'm just
music.
drinking everything else. But yeah, definitely keep it up, man. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I know you're
yeah,
traveling and everything, and I appreciate taking time out. Next time you're
yeah.
in town, next time we're
Thanks for having
recording,
me.
I'm definitely gonna hit you up and see if we can do something in person. But thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks
All
for
right,
your
thank
time,
you
man.
guys,
Appreciate it.
and wash your hands out there.
Oh,
Take it easy.
definitely.
No, 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 we're good. We're not gonna wash our hands. Safe travels, brother.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Sorry.
All right, man. Good shit.
That was fun, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that raspberry vanilla was fucking delicious too.
And now we're going to a raspberry. What is this? Raspberry shortcut
Raspberry shortcut, yeah.
from Pueblo Vida.
Pueblo
Raspberry
Vida.
coffee.
Oh, raspberry coffee shortcut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say
Little
right,
switch
yeah,
up.
yes, where do we
I
go?
like it. I like it. No, but he
Sticking
was
with the
right. The raspberry vanilla definitely. Starburst.
I
The
do like the
Starburst
fact that
reference
he
I
was
could
able
get
to own the fact that he's making beer. And I've had this conversation with him in private, but to know that we're recording and that whatever he says he's going to have to own, I appreciate that. You know, like that's a big thing for me. For somebody to sit there and say, "Hey, listen, this is what I do. This is why I do it. This is how I do it. This is what my intent is." And that's exactly what it should be.
Yeah, and I think it speaks to what he said on how he tastes other beers, to find inspiration for beers that he wants to make and what people are drinking. So
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna save
awesome,
that
man.
smoothie, the other smoothie for him. That's why I asked you to open up the other one.
Nice.
Because I want to say because he says he tries other beers from different places, so he's hooked me up before, so I'm gonna hook him up with a can of that. So we're about to sip this raspberry shortcut.
Raspberry coffee.
Raspberry coffee shortcut from Pueblo Vida in Tucson, Arizona,
Let's see.
and apparently smells so fucking good.
Oh wow, yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. It has both
Yeah.
flavors of raspberry and coffee to smell.
Yeah. Wow. All right, Pablo.
Salud. Oh, that's good.
Hashtag salud.
That's good. That's good. I dig that. It's really light and crisp, but really tasty.
Ooh. And it gives you that coffee feel at the end.
Yeah.
The little coffee taste. Oh, that's really good.
Dina,
I'm gonna have to get a coffee after this. Man.
Dina fucking loves it. She's already sold. Her face is already buying into it. So yeah, we're gonna go. So this is pretty much a pregame to our next step, which is gonna be wandering toward his Sour Fest, and we're gonna have a shit ton of sours over there. We do have video lined up for that.
I might puke. Just a heads up.
Oh man,
maybe. I'll try to puke.
Now we're not gonna stop until you puke.
No, we got to get it on video. Right?
No, but it's also right. Has to be. No, but it's good to hear that what's his name. Will's again. Not to sound like I'm dick riding in any way. For those who know who dick riding is, that means that you're pretty much on somebody's dick. But yeah, not to sound like that, but definitely it's going to be a different setup for us, and I appreciate that. So I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm done.
No, yeah, man. He's definitely
I'm
making
rambling
great
on.
beer. The Neonics are great. Yeah, cheers to the shop.
If
man.
you're listening to
And
this
church
outside of the
music, I
Valley
still
area,
love church music too. So
if you're listening to this outside of the Valley area,
shop
make
beer
sure you
co.
listen to the. Make sure you get some of that that Neonic. Make sure you visit the shop. Make sure you visit Ren House.
yeah, if you're ever here.
Ren House is Lady Banks. If we're still talking about sours,
Oh, I had that on Wednesday. Whenever I went to go get my new glass.
tasty
yeah.
as fuck.
Wednesday
So
or
I dig
Thursday.
that. What else is there?
Really good. I
There's
forgot to mention how
there's
good
that
it
one,
was.
and then there's what else was there? There's one more I can't think of. I bought the prickly prick, whatever the hell it's called, from BRI. Speaking of Beer Research Institute.
Okay.
It's a prickly pear IPA, I think. I have it in the fridge.
I'm not sure if I saw that yesterday.
Prickly pear is one of those things where it's actually really good if done right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a prickly pear tastes like. I've only had it through beer, so I'm assuming it's pretty
I've
good.
only had it in juice form, I think. So
It's only the beer that I get it in. So it's good shit. But overall, I'm looking forward to more sours from the Valley. We had the Megazord yesterday from Gold Tortoise.
Just rub it in my face.
Gold Water.
Forgot it. Forgot my 4-pack.
So Gold Water has their Go Sour series, which is all Power Rangers themed. And
This was the final one.
this was the final Megazord one, which I believe is a fruit punch sour type of thing.
Nice.
It's a blend of all the flavors, or at least one piece of each flavor. That's all I got. I mean, again, like I tell you guys, this is a short one. We just wanted to have a quick touch base before we end up going to Wandering Tortoise. Sal, any final words, thoughts? Jerry Springer thoughts you got going on? Use a condom, wash your hands.
Yeah. Wrap it up always. Wash your hands, wash your ass. If you feel sick, stay home. That basic shit. Don't, stop the spread. And
Don't share glasses.
The breweries are clean, yeah.
Don't share glasses.
Yeah, don't share glasses. Do not
Buy your
share
own
glasses.
fucking glass. That's my point. Like, if you need a sample, buy a small size. That's just
don't
me.
drink out of somebody else's cup. Don't take
Hell
a
yeah.
drink from someone else's cup if they offer you.
Word.
Yeah.
Practice safe drinking.
Yeah. Stay safe out there, man. We're heading to the fest. I'm excited.
All right, guys.
Let's
Take
do
care.
it.
Have fun.
Video to
Enjoy it.
come.
Post your share your favorite sours. Hit us up with your favorite sours. That's
Yeah. Leave some comments on.
That's
some
what that's what I
sours
want to
here.
see. I want to see some favorite sours.
I want maybe something we haven't tried. Maybe we can track down.
Yeah,
and
man.
try.
Oh yeah. Something you're willing to share with us and trade.
Yeah.
Stop being stingy, bro.
Hey.
Stop being greedy. Arr, arr. Later, guys.
Spread the love.